up, guys? My name's System. Welcome to a commentary on something that's going to be very, very interesting. I decided to pick a long gameplay for this, and I don't know why I'm not on me. I think I joined the game a little bit late. That's what I'm fixing right now. There we go. So I'm going to set myself. I thought I would have done this already, but apparently not. So I go 61-4 in this Domination. Pretty good score, I would say, especially since I missed, 30 seconds of the game. But I wanted to talk about something that's not been bothering me, like, per se. I love that word. But just something that's really been iffy. So I'm going to start off by saying I went and saw Paranormal Activity today, Paranormal Activity 3, and I don't know why, but I can never watch, I watch it, and I enjoy it, but it just terrifies me. I don't know why. I just always get terrified. I actually just shook my head no there, like an action, like you could see it, but you're not actually being able to see it, obviously, because you're just hearing my voice. Alright, so, movie was, it was alright. It wasn't scary. I found the first one to be the scariest because it was the most unusual. Like, this one kind of just had really weird parts that were unnecessary, and I think right there I'm like, no, must stay alive, because that person, I believe, saw me. But what it's really connected to, and what I tweeted this actually, is I'm going to go see the movie in spirit of Blame Truth. Now, some of my, well, I guess I'm going to call them friends. I know, it's weird, I have friends. Some of my friends that I play on Xbox with know what I'm talking about because they didn't even know this was going on, and then I showed them. And people who follow Blame Truth obviously know this. So what's going on is Blame Truth's made like a whole series of videos. I think there's like 7 or 8 of them. There's a lot on him, and like him being what's the proper word? He's not possessed himself, but he's like undergoing like a demon following, I guess would be the best terminology for this, based off of his Pokemon Blue, a whole bunch of things that's happened in his life, etc., etc. Now, I'm an engineer, and I know that doesn't really make any difference, and that was a double headshot. Oh yeah, booyah, boom, headshot. So, I'm an engineer, so what I really believe in is cold hard facts, truth, things that you can see and are realistic and make sense. Because if I built a bridge on hopes and dreams, it wouldn't really work. Now, let me go off by saying I don't think Blame Truth is crazy or anything. If this, we're going to get on to like if this is real or if it's not. I don't think he's crazy. I just think he's overanalyzing things and making it seem like it's a big deal. Everything happens for a reason. It's very just coincidental facts, I believe, if stuff like that happens. And I know there's like real exorcisms and stuff like that, but I'm not even gonna go into that whole topic. So the reason I really think that this is, I'm gonna say I believe it's fake because I don't really believe in anything in that. I'm not a religious person or anything, so the reason I think it's fake is just because of the basis that he's doing it on. It's based off a video game, and it's based off of, like a blue bowl, or, the letter 5. No, the number 5 and stuff. It's all very coincidental, and maybe he just really likes blue, so that's why he has a whole bunch of blue stuff in his house. And I don't know, it's just really hard to explain, just because I don't believe it at all. It's just my personal belief. So, like I'm saying, he's not crazy or anything, or he's going off his kook or something of the sorts. But it's just very unbelievable to me because I don't have belief in that type of stuff and ghosts and stuff. Like, I don't know. I've probably had shit in my room moved and I had no idea, and it could have been some ghost or whatever. But I would have no idea because I would, well, A, don't really pay attention to that, and B, have no intentions of thinking it would be a ghost. I would assume that it was somebody else in my life who would have done that, and that was pretty sweet of a shot. So yeah, it's I don't know, everybody's thinking like, what does this mean? Is this really happening to him? Or is he making this series for a certain reason? Now the reason I thought he was doing it was close to Halloween. I think it was about a couple weeks when it started. So I'm like, oh, he's going to have some big surprise on Halloween. That's going to be pretty sweet. This is a really good idea. And then Halloween hit, and he still kept doing it. So I'm like, oh man, come on. And the reason I'm really like trusting him here is because I love Blame Truth. He's I would say he's one of the founders of, you know, commentating and stuff like that. And awkwardly enough, I know this is really awkward, I really like him because of his Pokemon stuff. And I know it's ironic because that's the thing that's really being possessed, but his Pokemon gameplays are interesting because it's a strategy-based game. I've never tried to play Pokemon and get like a series of characters and try and take out somebody else's. I think it's way too much of a hassle for me. But it's interesting because it's just, it is all based on strategy. Why you take your one guy out and put somebody else in, what you use as your attacks, when you increase your special defense and stuff like that. All the stuff that you do is, wow, that is probably Facebook. I don't know what that is. It's my BlackBerry. But that's why I'm giving him all this trust and faith that something's gonna happen at the end of this. I'm hoping that this is all just some fake thing that he's gonna, you know, have a good ending to, but it seems like it's going on way too long right now. And he's just, I don't know. I'm not trying to sound mean because he's a really good guy, and that's why it's really weird to see something like this happen, even if it is real. Like, if it is real, then he's kind of going on the idea of, like, the paranormal activity, where he's documenting it and seeing what's up in life. And as we saw from those movies, not a good idea. That pisses those people off pretty good. Now, I guess I'm kind of, you know, playing, what's the word? Cry wolf, I guess would be the best. Where, if this started happening to me, it would suck because I wouldn't even know what to do because I have no belief in it, but it's actually happening to me. And I'm not saying it will happen to me, I'm not saying it can happen to me, I'm not saying it can't happen to me. Because if there's one thing I am certain on in life, is I'm never certain about anything. I know that sounds really weird because things are realistic even if they seem so unrealistic. There's like I said, there's documented cases of really weird things happening and like people seeing this. And I'm not talking about like exorcisms and stuff because that's it's a completely different topic that I don't really want to get into because it's actually a really rough topic with a lot of people, and it's just not something that's enjoyable to talk about. But yeah, I'm really hoping Blame Truth has this great plan to finish up his videos and have something like, I don't know, maybe people are thinking this is like his leaving video, and that would be kind of cool. That would be like a creative way to leave. And I understand he's leaving because if he is leaving, that he's got other stuff to do. He has a life. I know, weird. YouTubers have real lives. Maybe he got this kick-ass job. I don't know. Maybe as a ghost hunter, it'd be pretty ironic. But or maybe he's just really interested in this thing and he's hoping that I don't know. I guess he's hoping that his game is possessed or just things are happening. So if you actually haven't seen this series, just go over to Blame Truth. You could probably just type on White Ditto or the White Hand. You'll have Blame Truth pop up, and you can watch a couple of his videos and you could make your own judgments. That's up to you. If you guys have already seen a lot of his videos, then by all means post your comment and I will I'll read it. Obviously I read a lot of my comments. I don't always respond to my comments, but 90% of the time I read my comments. And yeah, that's really all I can say about the whole situation. So in spirit of Paranormal Activity 3, I'm gonna hope Blame Truth is, like, you know, maybe having a demon behind him just so everything's real, but I kinda don't believe it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Let me know what you think.